bring some Jesus into my life. Croeso I Welsh Wednesdays with me, Kate Gill-Williams, and Kiri Pritchard-McLean. Once a week, we meet up, have a little sgwrs about a subject we find interesting, and then at the end, try and summarise in Cymraeg. So this week, it's my turn to just give you some shit facts that probably aren't true. And we're doing Cwpan Nanteos. Have you heard of Cwpas Nanteos before, Kiri?
Only through you. Like, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't really be aware of it. I did a cursory reading. I was like, oh, like in Indiana Jones. Like, that's how basic I am with history. If it hasn't been in an Indiana Jones franchise, then I don't know about it.
Well, so we're talking about the Holy Grail, really, but there's so many different versions around the world. I think there's lots of different places and countries that claim to have their own Holy Grail. So the Nanteos Cup is Wales's version of that. It looks like a bit of a posh salad bowl, really. Well, not posh at all. It's like half chewed and eaten, but we'll come on to that in a bit. So it's like a wooden bowl. So they believe that actually, so the Holy Grail is the cup that they say that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper. Other theories as well that it's like fashioned from the wood from the cross as well. That's another theory what the Holy Grail could be, or when the blood of Christ was caught from the cross. I don't know anything about Jesus or the cross. There was some food and a crucifixion, and then this cup's been left over. That was brought to Nanteos, which is a mansion it's near Aberystwyth. So when it was first built, the land it was the family called the Powells, and they owned this mass amount of land that was practically just the whole of Aberystwyth at one point. So Nanteos was the mountain, and it comes from the word Nant, which is brook, and Eos, which is nightingale. So nightingale brook. Yeah. So the Cwpan was held there for quite a while, and I think in the early 19th century, the family had like an exhibition and were like, come and have a look. This is the Holy Grail here, to attract people in. It's quite Victorian of them, really, I think, like the bed.
The National Library of Wales is in Aberystwyth, yeah.
I believe they had it for a while, but there's a few things that happened with the Cwpan. So a few people stole it, or it was believed to be stolen, because with any object that's cited to be the Holy Grail, it's believed to have qualities of healing or eternal youth, or yes, like a higher connection, a spiritual connection. So quite a coveted item that a few people are after.
So what you're saying is the Kardashians have the Nanteos Cup, and that's why they're not aging.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's very interesting because I did a brief look into the Nanteos Cup. So I've only really got two things to contribute. Number one is that there's about 200 artifacts in Europe that are like, I'm the Holy Grail. It's like, everyone's like, I went back in time and turns out I was Cleopatra. Like everyone's claiming that it was theirs. So, like, I don't know how much credence to give to it. Like, how did this cup from there end up in, a little village in Wales? That is quite far-fetched for me. But, I know there were pilgrimages.
Well, actually, only recently experts have been studying the cup in a lot more detail, and they believe the wood is made from wick elm, which is like native to Britain. So for it to be like a Jerusalem wood, I don't know.
Yeah. It went missing, didn't it, for a while, and now it's back safely, I think, in Aberystwyth in the library. But there was a great story. So I think it was missing in till about 2014. And in 2013, I found an article on, it was like ITV News or whatever, where there had been a police raid on a pub in Wales that said someone gone, you want to go down that pub because the Holy Grail's there, and the police took it seriously and did a raid on it. Anyway, they searched the whole premises, couldn't find an Nanteos Cup, but what they did find was a quite battered salad bowl made out of wood that they were like, we think this is what someone thought the Holy Grail was.
Bit disappointed when you see the cup because it's well, it's half eaten really, and the reason it's like it's literally been chewed because someone really wanted to be young, so they were like gnawing at it to get some of the youth or the eternal ellipsis or whatever it was, elixir that comes from it. Yeah, so it's like just half chewed cup. It's not this great silver chalice, which is what you see in a lot of churches now. So it's a bit disappointing.
That is so grim that person. Also, who wants to live forever? Like, yes, sgwrs. Like, I'm 34 now, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm absolutely done. Tap out. Do you know what I mean? Like, see that, like the idea that you would be like gnawing at a cup, so you're like 80 more years of this, please, is absolutely unfathomable to me. Also, if you're the kind of person who is gnawing at a cup anyway, like, what are you possibly going to do with your time that's constructive? It's not like Stephen Hawkins where he's like, give me 15 more minutes and I'll fix all of this. It's an idiot who's gnawing a cup.
Mi na I siarad Cymraeg wan. Mae Nanteos Cup yn cael stori ddiddorol. Mae pobl yn credu y cwp yn fel Holy Grail o Gymru, ac roedd yn cael llawer o hyddolus.
Yeah, magical.
Yeah. Ti'n gwybod power yn Cymraeg?
Grim? Grim, yeah, dwi'n meddwl.
So, grim hyddolus, ella. So, os ti'n cael diod, neu yfed.
Diod is a drink, yfed is to drink.
Oh, so os ti'n yfed o'r cwpan, ella ti'n byw am amser mwy hir, neu cael croen yn freaking anhygoel. Neu popeth fel hon. Ond ella just stori fel Bev Gelert i cymryd pobl i visit y cwp, achos y coed o'r cwpan yn wneud allan o coed o'r UK. Oh, anodd iawn.
So you said it's an interesting story about the cup, that it's got magical powers and that you can drink from it and it'll make you live for a lot longer, for a long time, or make your skin amazing. And then you said it's like the Holy Grail that Wales has, but you said that it can't, well, that they've tested it and the material, you didn't say they've tested it, but you said the material is a wood that's from the UK, yeah?
Yeah. Wych elm. It's spelled W-Y elm.
Yeah, because it's witch, I think you would say in English, but I looked at it and was like, that looks like a Welsh word, wych.
Wych elm. So ella coed o'r Cymru, Welsh wood. If there's such, there'll be Welsh wood, right?
Yeah.
The tree's got to be native to Wales, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna Google now wych and see what it is. Wych. Oh yeah, it's a mutation of gwych, which is great.
Oh, great elm.
Dwi'n meddwl, amser nesa dwi'n mynd I ymweld fy auntie. I think the words for family are really hard, so yeah, auntie. Ar ôl dwi'n mynd I Strata Florida I gweld adfail o y Abbey a, you know, mwynhau y hanes a Achos, you know, y cwpan, mae Nanteos cwpan yn rhy newydd I be the Holy Grail, ond mae'n dal bwysig a mae'n dal hanesyddol, historical, felly, you know, mae'n neis I ymweld lle efo'r lawer o hanes. A ar ôl, dwi eisiau mynd I dafarn lle pobl meddwl a salad bowl ydy the Holy Grail. I mean, that's how rare it is in my house that, like, if someone got a salad bowl out, I'll be like, oh, has it got magical life-giving powers? What is this thing I've never seen? Just a salad bowl to me is like the ultimate, like, you know, it's very like, Christmas shop, John Lou. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's very sort of like, it's telling you something about them. We've never had one. And you're right, salad tongs is such a, was bedi gair, anrhegu? No, dim anrhegu, present.
Anrheg.
Anrheg, yeah. Anrheg, priodas. Never fucking use them. Ond, dwi'n wrth y modd efo mynd I eBay a yn y nos neu yn y gynnar bore, early in the morning, you know, like really late at night, a prynu weird pethau. Felly, o'n i'n tempted by a couple o salad tongs and a handle is just a pair of deer's feet. Like a hoof. A hoof and a little fur leg. Nearly got them. I would listen to a podcast of you trying to recite other people's podcasts at me.
That would be such a shit podcast. Yeah, I know. I can't hold a fact in my head for fucking...
You got the gist. You got the gist about a lot of things, and I think that's your time to shine.
Oh, Kiri, that's so shit. That's going on my headstone. She's got the gist.